It's a national emergency across Eastern Africa, but it's not coronavirus. Countries like Somalia, Uganda, Ethiopia, and Tanzania are seeing one of the worst outbreaks of locusts in decades. Locusts are an aggressive type of grasshopper that are swarming by the billions and tearing through people's livelihoods. The United Nations Food and Agricultural Organization, or the FAO, said that as the swarms of locusts tear through Eastern Africa, the damage to pastures and crops could create, quote, severe consequences for the region, where nearly 12 million people are coping with severe acute food insecurity, and many rely on agriculture for their survival. Global agricultural and humanitarian organizations fear a terrible scenario of these swarms turning into a plague, which would mean desert locusts reaching over 60 countries, more than 20% of the total land surface of the world. During plagues, the desert locust could damage the livelihood of a tenth of the world's population. As for reasons why, well, the region has experienced unusually rainy weather this year, creating moist conditions primed for locust reproduction. Climate experts tell NBC News that climate change could cause more cyclones in the East Africa region and therefore create better conditions for locust reproduction. A massive hatch is expected in February, but with certain conditions, the UN is estimating the locust population could increase, quote, 20-fold in 3 months. Military forces across these countries are conducting both ground-based pesticide spraying and deploying plans to conduct aerial spraying to try and contain the outbreak. But it's not easy, not just because of the size of the swarms, but also because of the remoteness of the areas impacted and limited resources. The UN estimates that a small swarm could measure 1 square kilometer and eat the same amount of food as 35,000 human beings.
Hey, NBC News viewers, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here, and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.